we are studying functions. Today, let us do another simple uh, program in which we add two numbers using functions. So we have to add two, let it be integers, and we have to use functions. We start writing code. So first we need two integers. So let it be, I have one integer x, another is y, and I need a function which will do the addition. And before main, let me declare that function here. So let me say I have a function which returns an integer, that is the sum of two numbers, and we may call this function as add. And this add function will have two parameters. It will take two integers from main when it will be called, two integers, and those two will be added, and the return thing will also be an integer. So this is the declaration of the function add that we will define in the future. Coming back here, first of all, I will ask the user to enter two integers. One in x, another in y. Done. Now we have two integers. Now we have to do the addition, but the addition we will do inside a function, a separate function. So we will call that function here add, and will pass two arguments from here. One we will pass x and another we will pass y. This function will be called and it will return something, that addition it will return. So that returned thing, the answer we can put here in, for example, sum variable. So it will be stored in sum, the answer will be stored in sum. We need to write here, declare it sum here. And once we get the answer, we simply will print the answer, printf the addition of percentage d and percentage d is percentage d the addition of x and y is sum. Done. Then we need to create the function outside main. Let us write it here. We will write the function as int, and add is the name of function. It will take two things, two parameters, int. Let us say one parameter is a and another is b. Here we can also use x and y instead of a and b, but that x and y will be treated as local variables to this add function, and they will be different from this x and y. So this x and y are local variables, they belong only to this main function. They cannot be used outside this function. And if I write here x and y, these will be treated as separate integers, and they are not related to this x and y. They belong to this add function and will be used locally here. So when we call this add here, the copy the contents of x from here will be copied to the contents of x here. The name is same, but there are two different locations in memory. The contents of y will be copied to here in this y. Then we just need to do an x plus y, an operation, and store the result in some value variable. For example, we store it in z. For that we need to declare z. So the answer we have got, it is z, and we just need to return this z, and we are done. This means that this z will go back. The answer will be returned to the main function where it is called. So the answer will then be stored into sum, and the sum will be printed here. And now let us first save this program as add using function .c, compile and run, enter two integers, for example 4. We have done some mistake, I think. Okay, sorry, I have written %d only once. It should be written twice because we are taking in two integers. Run it again. So we need two integers, let it be 2 and 6. The addition of 2 and 6 is 8. This addition was done inside a function. The function was outside main.